It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing.
Out of
It's off
pocket.
we go on EA Sports. And they're going to mark that where it
In the
went
middle
out
of my
bounds.
kick, though.
Really good starting
Right.
field position up past the 40-yard line. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Up the middle, here's Taylor. Taken down at the 42. Well, this defense for the Ravens, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
They're running that shit back.
It always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
23 yards the pickup there. So in Raven territory now. Here's a first and 10 at the 35-yard line. Downs going in motion right. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Well, part of why that play works is because the defense has to freeze because they don't know whether he's going to hand it off or keep it himself. And this time, how about that sleight of hand there? Gives it to his wideout. And that indecision defensively, boy, it hurt him in a big way.
That's going to be caught. They do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. And now a stoppage. It looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Taylor. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Richardson, second down. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to sack back at the 16. Back at the 16 now after the sack. Here's third and goal. And he's got it. A big play, but still not enough. Leads to a fourth down.
May just change the thought process here on fourth down. I think in the red zone, they might now consider going for it on fourth down.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. Richardson.
Oh my God! This time.
It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Josh Downs, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Colts are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Many would call that a gutsy decision here early on to go for it, fourth and goal. There was no hesitation. Field goal unit never sniffed the field.
It was a message, and the message was, I trust you on offense. Go out and make this happen. Go ahead and pick it up. You know what else he said?
You don't change your lifestyle, son. What you doing?
They don't get it. I know you're going to hold them. So it's a message to your entire team that you believe in them.
Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone.
Everybody
so
fell off
out
after
to the
these
25.
Shit, corn. They'll fucking with her. You might as well retire. They're ready for them.
At their 25-yard line.
Yeah. They say Odell been fucking with Kim K for 2 years.
Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34.
That's a good point. Where the fuck is Chris Hudson? Like, no, real shit. Like, where is Chris Hudson?
Once again, it's Mitchell. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To throw is Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well executed 22-yard gain.
Normally on third down,
Nigga's scared.
it's just going to be a simple chain mover.
He don't. He do it every once in a while. He right at him. Like, I got self-able.
And then some.
Just to remind you.
They get this to Beckham on the perimeter.
It's like you taking pictures of my son.
Inside the 35. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy, either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows to get the ball to him right away.
And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line. The Ravens at 2-0 here to begin the season.
Like that shit nasty.
Feeling pretty good. Back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Did you move, Chris? You gotta stop rolling off. That was a touchdown.
And that'll bring up third.
Real shit. Oh, that shit played major fun.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield.
The kid, Mark Andrews, nigga. Boston.
Mark Andrews, 30 yards. And the Ravens are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
Damn, he just Boston with a ball on Mark Andrews. That was nasty.
But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Yup. Yup.
And we are tied at 7.
Yup. Everybody be loving that nigga, man.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Jadon Mickens now from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative.
I'm gonna get this nigga to rap. I'm not gonna rap.
The Indy offense at the line.
You know, like, fuck all that.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat. There he goes, right side. Down the sideline it goes. So they hit Painter, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
That's tough.
Richardson looking to throw this. Loading the pressure right. Got him there, it's complete to Jelani Woods. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a 2nd down here.
I like the design of that play, or shall I say, the way it ended up. Quarterback ends up to the right side. You know, it gets outside of the pocket. How about the tight end staying in his sight line and getting to that same part of the field? And they find each other for
good defense.
He is going to wind up losing yardage here. As that will take. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Now it's Richardson. He's got his target.
Bro.
Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown.
How did you get killed, Humphrey?
Michael Pittman, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Colts have taken the lead.
Tenfold. Yeah. No, the joint I'll never forget.
Gay is on for the point after.
Mm-hmm.
No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And
just let somebody get.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
never forget this press conference as long as I live.
No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25.
Before the final started, he said, yeah, you know, my guys, he's like, they're getting rested. Some of these dudes, they're going out to see their families, their mistresses. That's a lot.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
And now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front, or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. So
that's how easy it is to get pussy, bro. That's fucked up.
This time Jackson will throw it.
Oh my God.
It's into a crowd and intercepted.
Picked up
by Zaire Franklin.
Get it,
35-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Ready? Lightning 18.
First and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. Flushed out right. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw,
get the fuck out of here.
alternate way to the marker.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. On second down, it's Richardson to throw it. That one going to be off target and incomplete.
The touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Richardson.
Oh my God, bro. You can not. Thank you.
And this is going to kick out of bounds.
Oh my God, this game cheating me, bro.
They'll keep possession back inside.
I'm getting corny. I'm not the quickest. I made a nigga fumble, the ball pop in the air and go out of bounds. Off of 3 of my niggas. Like, what the fuck?
Because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to
I've never seen no shit like that. Come on, bro. You fucking fumble.
If you're going to keep these guys out of the end zone, you've got to be able to commit to stopping the run, and that's a nice job there, getting the safeties involved in run support.
Yeah, I think.
Wow. Okay.
And he holds it in for the Colts touchdown. Great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up this secondary all game long, and this time that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have, because when they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around. They're reading coverages early. So now they're like seasoned pros earlier in their career. How about this one here? If they win this ball game, a game ball, definitely coming from his head coach.
Oh, my God.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit, because in cover.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Zaire Franklin. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown,
and he'll get
Oh
into
my
the
God.
end zone.
Anything
Indianapolis. Anthony Richardson taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. He continues to show at this level that he can not only pass for touchdowns, he can run for touchdowns.
not the first time we've seen this, because this young guy, he really makes it happen. So what that tells me is the book on him has to change. You got to now plan for those legs as well as him throwing the football.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
Fuck out of here.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Meanwhile, Jackson's throw complete there to Bateman. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
I knew they was going to get it. After round 3, that nigga slowed the fuck down. Nigga started going for takedowns. It's like, oh, the striking was on par. Like,
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. A short throw caught by Andrews. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see.
Exactly
this first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
His legs stumble. Every time you throw a punch to the body or the head, what happens?
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. That is caught with Sean Bateman. And all the way
just like
inside
football,
the 15
nigga,
before
run
they
the
drop
ball.
him. A good pickup there, a 22.
I said, nigga, slow it down. I said, yeah, nigga, yeah, he lost this. He tried to go for takedowns that wasn't there. I'm like, you had no setup to it whatsoever. You was just trying to force a takedown.
First down, here's Mitchell. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now.
Where'd you do it, yo?
Jackson gonna be intercepted.
I'm going to blow the fuck up.
And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Well, you start to feel sorry now for the young man throwing the football. This is really turning into a disaster.
Listen, it's baptism. All right, this is almost a rite of passage. This young in the league, Go back and find a Hall of Fame quarterback and check their records for their first 2 years, especially if they started the bulk of the games. I bet you'll find double-digit interceptions on just about every one of them. They have to learn as they go along.
Extra point by Gay is up and good.
I'm not gonna give it. I'm just throwing dumb ass shit. You can't get defense on. I ain't gonna do it. I'm throwing some dumb ass shit. Throwing that shit pretty epic.
Duvernay now gonna bring it out.
Every time I get that fumble, I've been throwing picks.
Taking a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Now Jackson going to shift him around. Now Jackson on 1st and 10. Yet again, targeting and fighting Mark Andrews. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
They go play action now. Jackson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
I'm surprised.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. They set up the screen to Hill. He's got room at the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another 1st down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
He decided not to.
Jackson on 1st down.
He knew that nigga was there.
To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a 1st.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick 6 just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down. Jackson dancing to his left. And he just chucked that one out of bounds out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Quick strikeout line by Jackson. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. This for Beckham, and he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Tucker now to add the point after.
Oh my God!
And the lead is down to 20.
I'm gonna kick 6.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. 1 second, all that remains. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Duvernay now going to bring it out.
Should have
To be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
And give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them
get to the fucking hole.
Game plans, theirs has been superior.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
3rd and 2.
Jackson now. Checks this one down. It's Mitchell.
And he
gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. They'll send Beckham in motion right. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I might like crack Odell on that shit.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Play action. It's Jackson sliding out of the pocket. To the right side, it's Mitchell. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down. To throw is Jackson. That's another one complete to Mitchell.
That's what it's down. Stop.
7 on the play, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. A nice little juke. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 50 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson.
Oh my God.
Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
And we're in Baltimore, 3rd quarter action, 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Steps away. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
Fucking bad. Just look around.
Chalk that one up to bad acting, I guess, because they certainly failed to sell the handoff, and the pressure stayed keyed in on the quarterback. No Oscar awards for this offense, just a loss of yardage.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
A 53-yard attempt.
Tucker's kick is good, and that will move the deficit from 20 down to 17. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing. All right, they didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
From the end zone, this is Mickens. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. 1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on 1st down. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Here's Richardson to throw. Got a man complete. It's Taylor. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Stopped by the safety, Kyle Hamilton. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want...
Richardson under pressure, and down he goes.
That pussy fumbled,
working his way to the quarterback that time. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Richardson going on 4th down. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Come on, Ravens. Hey, Ozzie, shut up.
A handoff from Mitchell running left. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 61 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10. Jackson going to change things up a bit. Now a play fake here on first down. Rolling to his right. That's complete to the fullback, Ricard. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game. But in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
On second down, here's Mitchell. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time. On first down, they go back to Mitchell. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
Play action. Now Jackson. He'll dump that one off to Mitchell. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They run over center with Mitchell. And once again, this Colts defense stops him behind the line of scrimmage. The offense on third down, they've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 9. Now it's Jackson.
Oh, Mario, you play trash, dude. Don't got no deep ball. Trash ass deep ball. Oh my God, deep ball garbage. I was bringing that shit for a fucking 84.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
That's a loss of 8 there on the first down play. The big loss on first down leads to a tricky second down. 18 yards to go. Richardson off the play fake. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
He's got a man complete, and he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. First and 10, it's Richardson.
Oh my God, you catch that.
And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course. You got to keep throwing it to him. He keeps making plays.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. Richardson looking to throw this. And Woods has it complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 19 yards there on the catch and run. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it can be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Going for it on 4th, Richardson escaping the pressure right.
Pressure is
inside the 35
I
and
know
just
it's
shy
going
of
to
the
be
30. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So they convert on 4th, and now from just outside the 30, here's 1st and 10.
Hold in.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
Oh my God, how was he wide open? That's a cornerback on him.
Jelani Woods, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Rashad Bateman, and he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. That's good for 28 yards. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. They go play action now. Jackson. He's got his man downfield. That's Bateman. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 47 yards. And the Ravens get a bit closer. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and depth.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Zaire Franklin. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. Now, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Back to Taylor on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They're going to hurry back to the line now. That one looks like he'll throw here. His pass left side to Downs. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 17-yard line. And looked like some movement there. Let's get the call. Well, this O-line's been great. They've got the big lead, so give them a pass there, I guess.
Yeah, I would think so, because if we were grading them on their performance in this game, a lot of pluses in their boxes so far.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now Richardson. This one finds Pierce on the out route. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. 2nd down, here's Richardson.
That's a pick! Yo!
Yet again, it's complete. And the Colts are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Now Richardson yet again.
Oh my
And this will
God.
be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense, because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that will lead to a 3rd and goal. Richardson now on 3rd and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Man,
Excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal.
Oh my God, they just gave him Andy.
Taking the knee, some late gamesmanship.